welcome to this video. I'm Farhana.
And I'm Farhani.
We are animation students from Kolej Komuniti Segamat.
In this video, we are going to talk about how to create an animation using the principles of animation.
There are 12 principles of animation, which are squash and stretch, anticipation, staging, straight ahead and post to post, follow through and overlapping action, slow in and slow out, arc, secondary action, timing, exaggeration, solid drawing, and appeal.
These principles were introduced by Disney. It is then widely used as a core principle of animating. The first one is squash and stretch. Squash and stretch is a form of motion when something hits an impact or is moving fast.
The second one is anticipation. Anticipation is an action before the main action. It is used to tell the audience when a main action is about to happen.
But don't worry, these principles were often related to each other, so we are still going to include some of it either way.
Alright, let's get into it.
So now I'm going to show you how to apply squash and stretch in your animation. Squash and stretch is one way to exaggerate motion to make it more lively. It also helps to tell the material of the item in motion. The subject should be at squashed state when it hits an impact and is stretched when it is moving fast. However, I'm going to do it differently. Let's start with a timeline. It will only hit an impact at the bottom here. Today's subject is a frog. Now I'm gonna draw the keyframe for it. Here's the first one, the build-up squash, the stretch one, and the impact squash. In between, I'm gonna apply slow out for the first half of the movement. And for after the stretch, I'm gonna apply slow in until the impact squash. Let's extend this so that it has more frame time. Alright, we're quite done here, so let's check it out. This part here looks a bit off, so I'm gonna add another frame here. Check out the final product. In this part of the video, I'm gonna explain what anticipation is, or what it looks like. Anticipation is important if you're doing an animation. It helps to make your animation look more realistic and lively. But most importantly, note this, anticipation allows your audience to know when a big action is about to happen, like a crouch before the jump or the big inhale before the shout. So this is what the punch will look like. Remember, the character doesn't have to be detailed. Starting from this point is what anticipation is, then it will end when the punch comes in. Closing the end of the punch, the movement will be slower, so we will draw the character closely. The design doesn't have to be final. We can always go back and fix something up later. Now this is what the punch looks like. So what we're gonna do now is draw the character over the rough animation. I'm lowering the opacity of this layer so we can differentiate the character and the rough animation. Notice how the frame I'm drawing right now differ very much from the last one. It's because the character is moving fast. So here's how to do the punch. The fist will move forward first, then the rest of the body will follow. Now that the character is turned fully to the side and the arm is raised, we're gonna pull the arm to the back to prepare for the punch. So what comes after this is just a finishing process. Now this is what the punch looks like. We can also combine more than one principles in an animation. Here for example, you can see squash and stretch here, arc, anticipation, and some more.